Fernando is with us in Texas. Hi, Fernando. How are you?
Hello, Dave. What an honor. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure, my pleasure. How can I help?
Yes, sir. So I just got done with baby step 3, thank God. And so now I'm going to start putting money in my 401k. And there's a few everyday millionaires at my job, and they all tell me to invest in the traditional because of a tax break. But I listen to you hardcore, and I know I should listen to Roth. So my question is, can you please reassure me that Roth is the right decision for me?
So how old are you?
I'm 33, sir.
Okay. And how much will you be putting into your 401k?
So it's 5% to get the match, and so at least 5. But to max it out, it would be like 24%. So that's around $750 a month if I max it out.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't max it out unless you have your house paid for.
Yes, sir. I have not.
Okay. We tell you to put 15% of your income maximum into retirement. So let's just use an example. Let's say you put $500 a month in. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll use that as our example. We're going to start with nothing in there. You're 33, and we'll do this until age 63, which would be 30 years, right?
Okay.
Follow me? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if you put $500 a month away for 30 years in a decent growth stock mutual fund, I have to put this in here again because I didn't do it right somehow. All right, let's try that. There we go. You'd have about $1,700,000. Okay? You with me? All right. And keep in mind that during that time, you put in $6,000 30 times. You've put in $180,000, but there's $1,700,000 in there. So we'll say you put in $200,000, and there's $1,500,000 in growth, right?
Yes.
Okay. In a traditional, you have paid taxes on none of the money. So you'll pay taxes on the entire $1.7 million. Taxes on that would probably be $400,000. Okay?
Okay.
In a Roth, you will have already paid your taxes on the $200,000 that you put in because it's an after-tax investment, and the growth, the other $1.5 million, is 100% tax-free. So when you get to retirement, you're either going to pay taxes on $1.7 million, or you're going to have $1.7 million tax-free. The difference in this discussion is probably somewhere around $400,000.
Oh, wow.
Kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's
yes,
why
sir.
I say that. So it doesn't really matter what I say. What matters is why I say it.
Absolutely.
And so what you got to do is just figure out, okay, this is why. And so now you can make your own decision. Do you want 1.7 or do you want 1.3 after taxes? And, you can decide which one you want to do. But obviously you're going to pick the big number. It's really not hard, So there's a lot of mathematical discussions around everything with the Roth that people don't think about. The actual facts are that people end up putting the same amount into a Roth that they would put into the other, even though it doesn't take the same amount of money to get there. Actually, it takes more money to get the same amount into a Roth because it's an after-tax going in. And so people run these hypothetical mathematical discussions trying to run it apples to apples, and in reality, the way people actually use the tool is not an apples-to-apples comparison. The way they use it is, he's going to put in $500. Whether it's Roth or whether it's not. That's what he's going to put in. So it's not really apples to apples in that sense. But still, just the same, the Roth is the way to go. Always do Roth. Always do Roth. Unless you're 60 years old or older, and then you can consider maybe going the other direction. And the reason is the illustration I just gave you. It's a $400,000 discussion in your example.